Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for being a part of the Brand Values Not Bland Values Roundtable. I'm Solveig Petch, aka Petchy, and I'm a brand strategist and designer who specialises in crafting remarkable branding for the quietly rebellious, and I'm also your facilitator for the next 4 weeks. Helping me make this event happen, I have 20 amazing conversation starters who have all agreed to share their stories, to inspire us and to initiate conversations. And these are some of the most brilliant minds I know, and they're here sharing with us so openly, so boldly, so vulnerably and generously about how they are leaning on their values to build brands that feel good and do good. Needless to say, I am chuffed to bits to kick this off. And before I hand the mic over to our first conversation starter, I just wanted to say a few words about why I wanted to create this event. So in the world of business, brand values has become a little bit of a buzzword, like something you throw around willy-nilly, like confetti at a party maybe. And I am not surprised by this. With so many brands playing it safe or choosing values that they think are going to resonate, rather than actually asking themselves, what do we really truly believe in? How do we want the world to look? And how can we use our brand to actively work towards that? And I'll be honest, it can feel pretty intimidating to stand up and say, this is what I stand for. It's a little bit like stepping onto a stage. All eyes are on you, and you don't know if you're going to be met with applause or silence or even outrage, and that can be scary as fuck. But here is the thing that I've learnt along the way. I can't change the world on my own. Neither can you. However, when enough of us start leaning into our values, embracing our values and weaving them into the fabric of our brands and businesses, that is when the magic happens, and that is when we can start making a bigger impact. Another thing that I've noticed is that owning my values, voicing my values, has allowed me to connect with so many amazing people. And the more I speak up about what I believe in, the more of my kind of people come into my life. And the more values aligned people that I have in my corner, the easier it becomes to actually voice my values out loud and to live by them too. And yeah, it's a bit of a snowball effect, really. And that is exactly the reason why I wanted to create this event. That's why I wanted to create this space. It's so that we don't have to feel like we're lone rangers. Instead, we are here as a group to support each other as we infuse our brands and businesses with what we truly believe in and stand for. So you might be wondering what brand values means to me. How have brand values helped me as I've been building my own business? And it's a bit like having a mentor sort of whispering in my ear. You see, I am actually quite shy. I felt like a misfit for most of my life, and I quite often doubt myself. I very often ask myself if I'm good enough, if I'm doing things right, what are people going to say? And defining my brand values, my core brand values, has really helped me find confidence. So that even on those days where I don't actually feel particularly confident, I have something that I can lean on that is bigger than myself, that's bigger than my self-doubts even. My core values help me make decisions, right from the smallest of daily choices to big strategic moves. And as an example, right now, I'm leaning heavily on my values this week to help me decide whether or not I should quote for a potential project where something just feels a little bit off to me. So my values are there to guide me, and they are what I will be looking to help me decide. My values have helped me stand out as well, because authenticity and purpose, that you can say what you want. Some people have ruined the word authenticity for the rest of us, but when you are truly authentic and people can see that there's a purpose behind what you do and the work that you do in the world, that really resonates with people. So of course I can't host an event like this without sharing what my own core values are. So here they are. The first one is quiet rebellion. And I do realise that I'm probably not what most people picture when they think of a rebel. I don't shout the loudest, or very loud at all, to be honest. I don't take part in riots on the streets. But what I've realised is that it's not always the loudest and most obnoxious people that make the biggest impact. Embracing the power of subtle defiance, I strive to challenge any sort of outdated conventional norms, rules that have been put in place for no apparent reason. And I like to support my clients to do the same, so to stand up for themselves as they find their unique voice. My second core value is unapologetic integrity. Honesty and ethics are front and centre really in everything that I do, and far more important to me than making a shitload of money. So by staying true to my values and my beliefs, and also encouraging my clients to do the same thing, I truly do believe that we can create a ripple effect of positive change. So one of those things is that I will not help anyone build a brand based on manipulative sales tactics or sketchy business practices. Those things are kind of just non-negotiable for me. And the final core value that I've defined for my brand is sincere compassion. And that means that I approach every human I meet with sincere compassion and empathy. And that allows me to deeply understand my clients' values and vision, so I can help them forge connections that go beyond just the marketing, so they can leave a lasting impact too. So as we dive into the roundtable discussions and thought-provoking conversations over the next 4 weeks, I want you to remember this. You are not alone in this journey. You are surrounded by a community of like-minded friends here who believe in the power of values. And together, I hope that we are going to explore, that we're going to share, that we're going to learn how to turn our values into actions that truly matter. And the thing about a roundtable is it wouldn't be a roundtable without you. We need your thoughts, we need your comments, we need your insights. So I hope that you are going to want to engage and take part in the discussions and voice your opinions as well. I will do my very best to make this a safe space where you feel like you can actually share what you truly believe in, and your true opinions. So, final reminder before we kick off, the doors are not closed just because we kick off today. People can actually still sign up, so if you have friends who should be here with us and they're not here yet, please do tell them about this event and invite them to join us. And yeah, I think all that remains now is for me to say welcome to the table, grab a chair, take a seat, and let's get started.